you can move over here for good and quit all this back and forth.
That should be it.
This is Courtney Thomas. This is our mail boat. FedEx, UPS, passengers, freight, lumber, golf carts, whatever needs to come and go, it comes on this boat. She's our lifeline to the mainland. There you go. Sometimes, you know, wintertime, they have to go through ice, and sometimes they may need an escort, Coast Guard icebreaker in the wintertime. But right now, so far this winter, it's been nice. I like this global warming. Things seem to be a lot easier. Boats are able to go to work, and the economy stays good. People are working.
To me, the most important thing about Tangier Island is preserving our way of life. We've lived here for centuries, and it seems like if we don't get help, we won't be able to see the next century. My name is Cameron Evans. I'm 19 years old, and I've grew up here on Tangier Island, Virginia. There's the issue of whether it's sea level rise or coastal erosion. They say we're not going to see sea level rise 20 to 50 years from now, yet we lose 20 to 30 feet of land per year. We're going to be fully impacted by coastal erosion well before we are a sea level rise. I'm going to show you up here on the northeast side of the channel here, where a lot of it's been eroded in the last year. A lot of it's eroded, a lot of small little islands there. You can see how these pieces of land looks like they're almost in shelves now. It's breaking away at mostly the top layer, then it breaks away at the bottom layer. But this right here to my left is soon going to be washed away too and make another little island. You can see it falling right before your eyes, you know, if it's blowing 30, 40 miles an hour. Most places where, you know, it's broke off like that, it actually gets pretty deep here. You know, it's steady undermining and undermining until there's nothing, you know, to hold on to it. This little section of land itself is, you know, broke off, and now it's part of a little island itself. See, there's different ways, you know, you can try to protect your land. Like up ahead, you can see how he's built a bulkhead. Most of the houses behind here have bulkheads behind them. It's hard to believe, you know, it's this close and it's steadily being washed out.
Where will Tangier be in 20 years, 50 years, 100 years from now? There's a lot of people who believe that one day the bay will just overcome the island and the land will either be eroded or the sea levels are going to just cover our island. But if you're a person of faith, you have to believe we are here as long as God wants us to be here. My name is Dwayne Crockett. I live on Tangier Island. I'm a school teacher. I also serve as an elder of the New Testament congregation here on Tangier Island, and I'm a bookkeeper for the Tangier Volunteer Fire Department. The whole island looks to the churches for support, for prayer, whenever there's any problem, any sickness on the island, whether a person goes to church or not. They always reach out to the church, and the church in turn will pray for these people and will visit these people and just assure them that they're not going through this alone. Now people will say, well, if you're looking to God, how come you're asking your government to give you so much money to build a seawall? Well, God works in many different ways, and He moves people to provide and to cover His will. So we just believe that we will be here.
I believe we should be protected, because if you can't save an island of only 1.5 miles, how are you supposed to help save the rest of the East Coast? A lot of our people on the island have moved off in recent decades because it's not easy living here if you don't want to try to do it. And the thought of erosion and water increasing toward your doorsteps on all sides, that's the thing that I don't think anybody wants to think about, but if we don't get protection, that's the thing we are going to have to think about. But that's the risk that everybody's took living here on the island. This is my life. This is my friends, my family's lives around here. And if we get washed away, I'm never going to see all these people as a whole anymore.